Very wet weather during May, and it looks as though as we approach June it's going to be wet as well. At the moment we still have one river on amber alert across East Anglia, but the wet weather looks like it's going to be further west this time. Now we're seeing some wet weather across France as well. During Tuesday the French Open had to be abandoned for the first time in 27 years, and as you can see that rain was still falling into the early hours of Wednesday morning. Now across France the high pressure is going to be working its way in for the next few days, so things should calm down there. But across the United Kingdom you see the area of low pressure. That means more wet and windy weather to come, and we're going to be watching it very closely, that area of low pressure. It looks as though it's going to bring some very wet weather across northwest England and northwest Wales, perhaps as much as 45 millimetres. That's practically 2 inches of rain falling during the next 36 hours. So that area of low pressure is going to be with us then. It extends across towards us during this evening and overnight, becoming elongated with another area of low pressure out towards the west, and that means that the weather fronts are just going to get wrapped around those areas and really stay right across central areas for the next few days. So that wet weather pushing its way in during this evening, then pushing its way up into northeast Scotland during this evening and overnight, and then another pulse of wet weather working its way in across northwest Wales and northwest England. It will be quite windy as well, those winds picking up from a southwesterly direction, gusting to gale force in places, but all the time coming from a warm direction. So if you're out of the wind in the sunshine for the next few days, it will be fairly warm. Now already that rain is working its way in from the west. As you can see here, that rain will continue pushing its way eastwards across the southwest of England during this afternoon and southwest Wales. Top temperatures today up to around 18 to 19 degrees, 13 to 15 in the north. By the end of the night, that wet weather coming back in again across northwest Wales and northwest England, giving a very mild night to the south of it, around 12 to 14 degrees, but cooler and fresher to the north. For Thursday, the wet weather pushes up into northeast Scotland, some more rain coming up across Wales and northwest England then, but elsewhere generally dry and fine and quite warm as well. Into the weekend, this area of low pressure stays with us then, with its weather front trapped across central parts of the United Kingdom. So it does mean over the next few days that the wet weather will stay through these central areas, but either side generally dry and fine, humid and warm in the south, but feeling quite pleasant and dry and sunny across western Scotland in particular, with temperatures there around 16 degrees. That's it from me for now. Bye-bye.